It is a beautiful morning. It's August 3rd, and I would love to just walk through the vertical garden here and give you guys a quick update on what's growing. So over here to my left, of course on top, I have a lot of basil. I have really been enjoying the basil this year. I also have the purple ruffle basil, delicious. And then this was, I think, the last planter that I put out for the season, for the summer season. And so my watermelon is, the vine is just growing everywhere. Still looking for some fruit. It's just stretching out and having a good time. This is the original planter with the 10-inch deep pockets. I did put one plant support on here. And then I have, of course, I've been picking cucumbers every single day. Just loads of cucumbers. They're just, I think, starting to slow down. But I've been putting those in the refrigerator and just slicing them up, putting them on the counter and enjoying them all throughout the day. Just a nice little snack right from the garden. And then, of course, my experiment of the year. And this is the planter with the half runner beans, and they do grow much taller than the 5 or 6 feet that I'd hoped. So if I connected these, I'm pretty sure they would grow together, but I did not. Of course, if you saw my previous videos, I put a tomato cage upside down on the top. And it is loaded down with runner beans. I've got to get in here and start picking some of the runner beans. As you can see over here as well, a lot of runner beans. But I think they'll do better actually in an original planter. I just did not have one available at the time for planting when I wanted to put the seeds in the soil. So, but they did all right. I put 2 per pocket, the leaf planter on the last 2 tiers, and the rest I did with bush beans, and I filled in things with, like a cucumber here and there and some basil just to kind of keep it all filled in. Over here it's just some Tulsi basil that reseeded, and it attracts a lot of bees, so I tend to always leave some of this for the bees, but it reseeds so easily and I don't really have to start it indoors at all. I just have to really kind of keep it pulled so it grows where I want it to, because it'll grow everywhere. And then on the top, carrots. And I really have been enjoying pulling a few carrots for my summer garden curries that I like to make and just keep in the fridge so I can add, fresh vegetables like the green beans to it. I'll add carrots or whatever. Let's see what else I have in here. Of course, a lot more cucumbers, and I have plant support for the cucumbers. Nasturtium, this is a pale yellow. Alright, and then of course a lot more basil. Been making some tomato onion salad with Cherokee purple tomatoes, so delicious, and using just a little quick cutting of basil with that. And then the star of the show this year are the sunflowers, and they are just beautiful. So I'm glad that I used a plant support on this one. I'm not saying that they still won't topple over, but I planted them like in the middle of this original planter, and they're still hanging in there with the plant support. But I expect if that top gets real heavy, they may just fall over like some of the other ones that I had in my lower garden did. But I really like the little pop of color that once a lot of things are starting to slow down, I have the sunflowers there. I did not show you guys the honey nut squash. So the honey nut squash is down here, and it's doing great. And that's just a little tiny butternut. So I only have one of those so far. But over here, I do have a sugar baby watermelon. I planted this one. I think this was probably the first planter I put out for the season. So that watermelon is a pretty good size. It's bigger than some of the others that I've grown before. And then, of course, the sun gold tomato. I've been picking handfuls and handfuls of these. I put these tomatoes everywhere this year, so I've just been giving those away. They're so super sweet and delicious. I will always grow the sun gold tomato. And I don't think I've shown y'all this year. It's the lemongrass. Alright, it's doing great, nice and healthy. Hydrangea bush. It was blooming when I bought it, but not right now. So it looks like it might bloom. I don't know. I've not really grown those before. Thai basil. And then more Thai basil. And I have some tomatoes that I've started. I don't know that those will find a home this year, but we'll see. And that's about it. So I'll give you guys an update on my lower garden in the driveway here soon. I have so many things to harvest. It's keeping me busy. A lot of red bells and jalapenos. I need to get those put up. So I just like to put those in the freezer if I can't cook them right away. So anyway, there you have it. That's the garden here in early August. Thanks so much for watching, and y'all have a beautiful day.